Week 9 is finally upon us. We've been waiting on this North Face drop for what feels like 2 or 3 weeks now, and it is finally here. Let's talk about it.
I've been working hard, I'm in a groove, I feel like I'm standing.
What's good, everybody, and welcome back, my IRL fam. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nick. I appreciate you guys joining me here today as we will be talking about Supreme's Week 9 drop list, highlighted by the North Face collab. And just to be totally honest with you guys, I tried to record this video twice last night. I made it damn near to the end talking about all these items, and my camera decided it wanted to go on the fritz and didn't save anything, wouldn't record it, so I'm back at it again this morning trying to get this video done. That being said, I don't want to talk about everything all over again for a third time. Clearly, it's just not in the cards. So I'm just gonna go through and kind of run through these highlights, but I hope that you'll stick around with me, and then we can talk about it in the comments, of course. As usual, we will be reviewing these items on Supreme Community. If you're not familiar with Supreme Community, it is a website that you can go to. I will leave it linked in the description, where all the items will get posted. As soon as a drop list is leaked, you'll be able to go on there. You can thumbs up the items you like, thumbs down the ones that you don't, and just get a general idea of what everybody's feeling and not feeling for the week, so you know what items are gonna be hyped, what you gotta go for first, all that jazz. So, let's go ahead and hop right into it. First thing that we will go ahead and talk about is this North Face collab. We have got the estimated retails, or honestly it might be like the retails now, and we see a leather mountain parka, a leather shoulder bag, leather waist bag, and a leather hat. It's all leather, but specifically let's talk about these jackets. I think they're pretty clean. I really enjoy the added colors of green and purple, as opposed to 2 seasons ago when they did the leather nupsies and they did black, red, and yellow. I think black and red are like staple colors for Supreme, so of course they're gonna drop those two. Yellow's all right, but I really like the fact that they're doing so many purples this season, and the green is super clean. Honestly, if it wasn't $1,100 and money was no object, I would love to get the green. I just think it's super, super clean. However, I gotta pass for that price. Like, it's just not worth it to me. I really don't like leather jackets that much anyway. It's just not my thing. So, moving right along, the waist bag is cool, but once again, it's so expensive. It's $200, and it just seems too steep given that it doesn't look like it's gonna style very well. Like, it is definitely more of a utility, like I'm going to use this out in the wilderness to store my things type bag, and I'm sure it's gonna be super durable because it's leather, but it's styling wise, like, you know how everybody likes to wear them like across their chest now? I just don't think it's gonna look great doing that. So for that reason and the price point, like, nah, gonna have to pass on that one. The leather caps are just bad. Like, the best way that I can describe this is if it's cold outside, I'm not gonna wanna wear a leather hat. I'd much rather wear a beanie. And if it's hot outside, I'm not gonna wanna wear a leather hat because it's a leather hat. My head's gonna be sweating the entire time. So I just don't really see a use for this. I don't think they look good. If you guys saw when Supreme dropped the collab on like the news tab and they've got the model wearing the hat, I mean, it looks okay, but who's actually gonna be going out about wearing this? If you're one of those people, like, please comment down below and let me know, because this is just an easy pass. I wish instead of doing the hat, they would have just done like last leather collection they did with North Face and drop a duffel. And I'm pretty sure that duffel doubled as a backpack. Like, that was cool. That's something that people can actually use this hat. Don't know so much. And then we also see the leather shoulder bag. This is the best, most practical piece from this collection in my opinion. It's still 120 bucks essentially, but you can style it, it looks good. It is a little bit smaller than the shoulder bags that have dropped, just like the regular shoulder bags for Supreme this season, but it's a decent switch up. And once again, I love the purple and green. I know Supreme already dropped a purple shoulder bag. Unfortunately, your boy went ahead and just copped a black shoulder bag, so I'm not gonna be able to go back and get the purple. Maybe I'll try to buy it at the end of the season, but it's not the end of the season yet. So I'm thinking one of the pieces that I'm gonna go after is gonna be this purple shoulder bag. I think for the price point, it's definitely the best thing that they're dropping out of the collaboration. As far as some of the lookbook items go, we do see this inflatable chair, which once again, so damn expensive. I'm sure you could go on like Amazon and buy an inflatable chair for like 20 or 30 bucks, and Supreme is dropping theirs for $300. Oh, why? Like, is the box logo really worth that much? When I saw these in the lookbook originally at the beginning of the season, I was pretty hyped on it just because I think it's a unique piece. I love the fact that Supreme drops items that most brands 9 out of 10, 99 out of 100 are not going to drop. And even if they do, it's gonna be like irrelevant, quite honestly. But when Supreme drops like out their accessories, they're hitters, like they're really bangers from the season. And I thought an inflatable chair, although it's not like a groundbreaking thing, it was cool. It's cool that Supreme's dropping it. And originally I liked the clear, but I did see a photo. Hopefully I can find it so I can toss it up on the screen. The yellow, I do believe, is to pay homage to like the OG inflatable chair. So if I was going to go after one, which I'm thinking about doing it just for the sake of a live cop, comment down below and let me know if you guys would want to see that. Thinking about going after the yellow inflatable chair, but for $300, I feel like the brick probability here is pretty high. And do I want to spend $300 on it, or wait to see if it bricks and maybe spend $100 or $200 on it? I don't know, like that's gonna have to be something I think about. One of the better pieces, and maybe low-key like the sleeper best piece of the week, is the NY Reversible Puffy jacket. So we've got it dropping in a black and in a white. That black is kind of a Gucci colorway. We got this white that reminds me of like, I don't know, almost like a Nautica, like polo sport type vibe to it. And they're reversible, so if you don't want that loud print on the outside, split that puppy inside out and you can just have a plain black or a plain white jacket depending on the colorway that you go for. Originally, the hype beast in me was thinking like, damn, like I kind of want to go after this black one. But the more that I'm looking at it, I do think I prefer the white. Like it's just a pretty clean jacket. That being said, it's 200 bucks. This might be the best item for the price point this week, but I don't know. I got a feeling they're gonna go pretty quickly, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the shoulder bag and this jacket. So, and you know, if I do decide to go after the inflatable chair, like of those 3 items, I doubt I'd be able to go for all of them. So, you know, I got some thinking that I gotta do to figure out which one I really wanna get. Kind of breezing through some of these other items. The Nuvo Logo Tee, it looks cool. It's got that gold and silver alternated spell out on there. I think that looks neat. It is a cut and sew piece, so it's gonna be more expensive, about 80 bucks. I think if you're gonna get one, the black and the white look hard, and the only other color I would really consider would be this like magenta color that's on here. The rest of them, I just don't know if that graphic's gonna go that great on there. Highlight though, I do think it's embroidered, which makes it way better. We've also got S logo sweatshirt and sweatpants. I'm not really gonna talk about the sweatpants. I'm not a huge fan of them. It looks like the sweatshirts have different color S's on each of the sweatshirts. As you can see in kind of like the bigger picture, we've got this green one with the reds. We got that Gucci colorway again. But I did see the featured item on here is like a navy sweatshirt that's got an orange S on there. If you look in the array of colors that are dropping, we're getting that natural colorway in this sweatshirt. Another item that I really like. I love the fact that they're also doing a lot of these like natural cream colors this season, and if it's got a red S logo, man, I just feel like that would be too clean not to cop. So we're gonna have to see. I'm definitely gonna be checking out the EU drop tomorrow morning to see, you know, what color that way is, and that could also influence my purchasing decisions. Everything else pretty average. I will say that these rose jacquard beanies getting duped on in Supreme community aren't bad. I'm really contemplating either this, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a white or a cream colorway and this like burgundy colorway. I think it'd be sleepers. Like they're pretty cool. They've got the old English spell out going across the front. I'm sure it's embroidered. They could be pretty decent pieces, but you know, we'll just have to see how things go. I do think there are a handful of good pieces dropping this week as opposed to last week where there was really only like 2 things that were good. So everybody was trying to get those and a lot of people took L's. I think this week, because there's a few different items that people will be going after, you can probably get your hands on something, which is what I'm hopeful for myself. But yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about for the drop list. I'm not gonna go into everything there. Per usual, I do wanna go through my subscriber shout outs for the day. Anybody that left a comment down below, you know, is always eligible to get shouted out at the end of the video. So I just wanna talk about a couple of those. And first up, my man Alex said that Virgin Mary blanket that I unboxed is too hard. Dude, I couldn't agree more. I really do love that blanket. It might honestly be my favorite piece to drop so far this season. I'm really hoping to get that teddy bear that drops later on. That might be the highlight of this season. Of course, everybody's gonna go wild about the box logos, but that teddy bear is so tough. But right now, to this point in the season, that blanket, so fire. Also got my man Zach commenting. Shout out to Zach, as he is a OG of the channel. Said I got some fire pickups and he hasn't picked up much since week 1, but he's trying to turn it around this week. Hey, positive vibes to you, bro. I hope you cook up whatever you want, man. I appreciate the support. I need everybody. Well, one, you know, just send out some good vibes in the comments and to one another anyway, but definitely send some to my man Zach, as he has been holding down the channel literally from like day 1. And then also TFK said he was rocking the varsity jacket as he was typing this. He loves it to death, same as the blanket, and he loves how it looks on his wall. So shout out to you, dog. We are on the same wavelength, man. He got the jacket, he got the blanket, and he said he was cracking up at how I was sniffing the items. Does anybody else sniff their items? I feel like this is more of a prevalent thing in shoes, and if you guys don't think so, maybe that makes me even weirder. But I love the smell of like brand new things, and you know, it's interesting. I like to smell the things. Hopefully I'm not the only one that does that. If you guys also smell it, you know, let me know in the comments so I don't feel like such a weirdo. But yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. If you want to be shouted out in the next video, go ahead and comment down below so I can give you a shout out next time around. I will be dropping another video tomorrow for a Supreme Live Cop. So if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are very, very close to 300 subs. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop your boy a thumbs up. And remember, if you can't handle me at my 200 subs, you don't deserve me at my 1 million subs. All right, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.